Welcome back. I'm Danny the Dinosaur Drawer. And today I'm going to be showing you all how to draw Yutyrannus from Jurassic World the Game. So the reason I'm drawing this one is because you guys requested it, and because it's a cool dinosaur, and because the tournament just left about a few days ago. Well, it depends when you're watching the video. If you're watching it a few months from now, it'll be months after the tournament. But yeah, this is a really cool dinosaur. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to put a quick outline before we really dig in. Just going to put a line like that. That's obviously the head. I'm going to put a skeletal shape basically. That'll be the neck. It's going to be facing the left. The body right about here. Its tail is going to be right like that. Its legs are going to be bent. It's got these really cool feet. Like, actually, I was going to tell you guys that Yutyrannus has the, its feet are my favorite feet of any dinosaur in the entire Jurassic World game. Like, it's got these nice curvy claws, and it's really cool. It's got 3 claws on its fingers. See how it looks pretty good for the outline at least. I'm gonna move it a bit here. So now we're gonna work on the head. So basically I'm gonna put a line to separate the top and bottom halves of the head, right about there. So you can put that in. I'll zoom up a bit so you guys get a better view. Then next thing what I usually do is put the eye in. It's got somewhat of a lid there. It's got a big bird-like eye. It's got a pretty big ridge. It's like basically a feathered T-Rex, which is I know a lot of you guys would like me to draw some feathered dinosaurs, but this will probably be the first one. I'm not the biggest fan of feathered dinosaurs, but this one more has like quills. That's how I would say it has quills, not really feathers. So yeah, let's now put in the next cavity. It's got an extra large cavity here, a little bigger than a lot of the dinosaurs in the game. And it's got a tiny little nose here. I'm going to erase this image. The tip, I just made it look a little bit too Spinosaurus-like. There. That looks better. And right through the center, or on the top of the head, there's this, like 2 little ridges. It's really weird how the Yutyrannus does not look much different from level 10 to level 40. It's like a tiny difference. Basically all it does is get darker, and that's it. Maybe some of the quills get a little longer, but I was like, wow, that didn't really change much. So we'll put in the back of the head now. The eye is really close to the back of the head, a little closer than most dinosaurs from Jurassic World the Game. So now we can work in the bottom jaw. So basically it's really thick at the back, but gets really thin near the front. It's going to have its jaw closed. I know it's some of you probably would like it open, but that's I was debating it, and I just thought I would rather do it closed. I think it looks kind of cool that way. And I rarely do it, so put that in. The teeth aren't extra large, they're not really that much bigger than other dinosaurs from Jurassic World the Game. She's got like these little, these are not the teeth, they're just sort of like scales, but it's basically got splits, like it's hard to describe actually. Its lips basically are kind of bony and scaly. So put that in like that. I'm gonna put some shading in this area here. Make it a little darker. We're gonna add some tiny scales on the face here. It's kind of funny, the other day I was watching my Majungasaurus video, which is now a year old, and I was like, wow, my voice sounded a lot different back then, and the way I did my videos was different as well. Like, I've been watching lots of Beanie Draws videos around that time. I still watch Beanie Draws. You should check out his channel, by the way. It's about drawing dinosaurs. It's similar to my channel, but mine's more focused on Jurassic World the Game. But yeah, I was watching a lot of his videos, so like my style was sort of more like his, I think. But now I've sort of gotten my own style. Like, you guys probably can tell if you see a drawing if it's drawn by Danny the Dinosaur Drawer. Or maybe you can't, depends, I don't know. I usually can tell if who's the artist is in dinosaur art. Like, my favorite paleo artist is Louis Ray. He has a lot of cool work, and I can always tell his work from other dinosaur artists. See, now we can add some scales along the mouth here, or the bottom jaw. So this past, actually it was about 2 weeks ago, I had a cello recital and a piano competition. So that's what I've been really busy, so I haven't been able to upload much videos, so I apologize for my inactivity on YouTube, but I was really busy practicing for that. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I may have, but I'm not sure. And I've had a lot of schoolwork as well. And now that the weather's getting warm, I'm getting back into running as well. I don't know if any of you guys are runners. I love running a lot, like running, drawing, and music basically. Like, sometimes I thought of uploading a few music videos, but I was like, nah. I would rather just do dinosaur drawing. And I would have to change, if I started turning my channel to a channel like that, I would have to change the name, and I don't really want to. So yeah, as you can see now, I'm putting in quills on the neck. Sorry, I'm drawing a little extra slow today. Basically, the quills start right at this line here, or the vein, I guess you could call it. I'm going to erase a bit here because the quills curve more back like that. So make some darker than others. Have some lighter just to get some nice contrast. On the back and neck, it's mostly there's taller scale or taller quills, and then it's little, the scales are shorter on the other parts of the body. Or not the scales, the quills. I keep on calling them scales. So right now I'm just going to put in the shoulder blade. And now I'm going to put in the first arm. So basically put those lines in there. It doesn't have the longest arm, but it's not as short as like Carnotaurus's arm. It's got 3 fingers, so we'll put each individual finger in there. Draw the pads under the fingers here. I usually put scales on top of the fingers, just standard procedure. So if you guys got the Yutyrannus in the tournament, I congratulate you, because I did not. I wish I had it though. It's a really cool looking dinosaur. So you can just follow this shading that I'm doing right now. And also you can add scales. So I have a question for you guys. You can answer this in the comments below, but do you guys like when I have like a pen stage in my drawings? If you guys would answer that question, that would be nice. Because I'm not sure. I like when I'm doing a professional drawing to usually end it in pen, but it just takes a lot longer than just doing it in pencil. And according to my analytics, usually the first, like in my Indominus Rex video, the pencil part, or the very first part, has by far the most views, and then the final stages, which is when it looks the coolest actually, is in the final stages. I don't have that many views on those videos, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to draw them all in pencil. But if you guys want pen, I will gladly do some pen videos, so leave that in the comments below and I will appreciate it. So we've added this arm now. So now we have both arms, and our Yutyrannus is looking really awesome. So the scales, or I keep on calling them scales, the quills sort of start pointing downward along the belly here. Like on the high end of the back, they're mostly long and pointing up, but then here they start to point down. This reminds me of drawing the level 30 mammoth with all that hair. So it's rather a small, slender dinosaur, so it's not really like hulky like some of the... They're not really fat dinosaurs, but the larger torsoed dinosaurs. So we'll make it darker on the bottom third of the belly. So I've said this in another video, but if you guys want to show me, like if you draw the Yutyrannus and want to show a picture of it to me, instead of emailing, the best way to do that is to join my Google Plus community, which you can find a link to on my channel. But yeah, it's a free community. Like you can just it's moderated by me, but you guys can just join it and then post any dinosaur art you want to. It's like, that's basically the entire channel. It's just paleo art. And I post usually other pictures that I draw separately from my YouTube channel. So if you want to go see some other art that I've done, I highly encourage you to go check out my Google Plus community. It's just I think it's called Dinosaur Art. It used to be called Danny Draws, but I think now it's called Dinosaur Art. But you won't have any trouble finding it because I got a link on my channel right next to the channel art. So I think you guys would like that, and I would really love to see your art. I really get excited when I see that people actually drew the drawing that I showed them how to draw on my YouTube channel. So yeah, we put it in this leg now. This is the thigh piece. Now we can put in the knee. And here's the calf. Put some shading here. And basically on the calf there's no more quills or feathers, whatever you want to call them. It's mostly scaled. So I'm going to put in the ankle. This tendon here. Make sure you guys can see that. And now we're going to put those really cool looking feet of Yutyrannus. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think that's how I pronounce it because I watched the Gaming Viewers video on Yutyrannus. That's basically where I got most of my knowledge of it. So now I'm going to put these really epic looking feet. I really like the claws of the Yutyrannus. They sort of they're not really like raptor claws, but they really curve up like this. So I'm not really going to put scales on top of it. I'll just put these wrinkles, and then you're going to put the padding of the feet down here. I'm going to add some ground here, just so you can get a better, so the picture looks better basically, because we don't want the Yutyrannus to be standing in midair, do we? No sirree, we don't. So now we'll just put in some more scales to refine the image a bit. So I'm going to put in the other leg, which is really stretched forward here. Most of my drawings, when I look back at them, it's like, wow, they're all in crouching positions. None of them are actually standing that straight. They're all crouched. But then that's how they usually are in Jurassic World the Game. And dinosaurs usually look cooler when they're in a crouching position. I'm gonna redo this. Sorry, just made a mistake there. I think I made this the middle toe, I made it too long. So now we can put some shading around the calf muscle here. This leg looks a little sloppy here, so I'm just fixing that up. If you're wondering why I'm talking about this leg, but I'm drawing this leg. So now we're back at this leg. We're gonna shade the thigh, at least most of it. When it gets lighter, it gets closer to the bottom here. I'm gonna put some scales in around here. I'm gonna put some more ground here. Put a shadow under it, basically. This makes it look a lot cooler, because it looks a lot more real if you see a shadow under it, because that's how in real life, like if the sun's shining, then there will be a shadow. So now for the tail. The tail is pretty easy to draw. Just put in this shape's already there for us since we did it in the outline. Not sure if you guys can see it that well, but it's basically all quills. I'm not sure if they're like stiff quills. You can't really tell from looking, but I guess it would hurt if this dinosaur showing its tail at an opponent. I mean, this dinosaur in the game does not have the highest stats, like in attack and health and stuff, but I would still love to have this Yutyrannus. It's like the coolest, one of the coolest looking big theropods. Like, they usually don't put feathers on the... I already told you guys I'm not really a fan of feathers, but this one actually looks pretty cool. Like, that's why I'm drawing it. And partly because you guys requested it, and because the tournament came out, as I said in the first part of the video. So yeah, there you have it. The level 40 Yutyrannus from Jurassic World the Game. So now all we have to do is sign it. You put your initials or your full name. I'm just gonna put my initials there and the date. The date's always important because you might look at this picture later in life and say, oh, when did I draw it? And then you'll look at the date and say, oh, that's nice. Because now you can tell when you drew it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time. Please leave a comment answering my question, and like, and yeah, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And be sure to check out the Google Plus community, and post your art, especially the Yutyrannus. That'd be really cool if a few of you guys posted your Yutyrannus drawing on there. I will definitely comment on that. So, yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.